Welcome back. Long time no see. Well, my wonderful daughter woke me up at it was 3 something this morning, and I was laying in bed, couldn't fall back asleep. I got lots of printing to do, so might as well print some stuff. Made some coffee, here I am. Well, first of all, I have to apologize because I cut a lot of you people off cold turkey of no more just a printer, and it was not with bad intentions. I tell you what, my philosophy is that whatever you put your mind to and whatever you pour yourself into the most is successful. And for me, for the past, how many months has it been? It's been way too many months. Well, anyways, I wanted to focus completely on my family and my business. For those of you who don't know, I have 2 young kids. It's so much fun, but I lose time to edit videos, and you know, that's okay. It's just for a season here, maybe. But the other reason of pouring 100% of my effort into the business, because, well, I want that to be successful, and I wanted that to be more successful than YouTube videos. So you guys got put on the back burner. Sorry for your luck. So many people over the past couple months have emailed me or contacted me somehow, wanted to make sure I'm okay because they haven't heard from me. And yeah, I'm fine. I've been really busy here. It's been good. You can see I got jobs stacked up everywhere, and it's been a lot of fun here. I'm putting a lot of mental power into what my next step is as I continue to grow here. I got 3 things that I want to really, I see as my future, and I want to invest in some software to help me with job management, and also a web to print. There are so many options out there, and I have looked through, well, my sister and I have looked through several different options for weeks now, if not months. And I have kicked the tires of some web to prints over the past few years. But the reality is I just didn't lean in hard enough to really make it pay off because I didn't have the time. I have a little bit more time now because, well, we've hired a few more people. But it just needs to happen in order to manage everything. And, well, because there are multiple more people now, having software to manage and keep everybody on the same page is becoming more and more necessary. It's interesting to see how far you can get with just using Excel sheets to quote for things, to keep track of jobs, and you can do a lot. And you know what? We could probably live with that, but the reality is there are other options that other people have put tons of time into to develop a tool that is going to be really useful for a print shop like myself. The other thing I need to invest in is probably another person to help me. And before people put in the comments that they want to work here, I mostly hire people that I know, at least I'm familiar with, and are very local to me here. So I'm sorry to all the people who have asked to work here. It probably won't work out. Now, something new to us here are office cubicles. We got several more people here getting all the day-to-day work done, and it's been awesome. I have always pushed off hiring people because it scares me, and there's a lot of unknown. I don't want to hire somebody and then not be able to pay them and have to ask them to leave or, you know, lay somebody off. I mean, that's their livelihood. So I take that very seriously, and luckily it's worked out. awesome. Everybody has been great. I get so much more work done. The shop gets more work done. It's been a lot of fun. The third thing that I think is in my future here is potentially another press. I need more firepower for the busy times. A lot of times, like now, I'm running just one machine, maybe two machines. There's one other person other than myself back here, and we often have, you know, 3 machines, maybe even 4 machines running at the same time. And it's fine for 75% of the year, maybe even less than that. But there's a few years or a few months where these things are running all the time and I just can't keep up. And I also turn work away because I just don't have the time. I'm making people wait 2-3 weeks or more for their print jobs to be finished. And I mean, that's just not good for the customer. And that is an indicator that I need to speed something up. Something's got to give in order to solve that problem. And that's the same mindset that I had with hiring a designer. Is one of the persons that is helping out in the office side. And that's just because I've been making people wait even longer for design work. So we finally bit that bullet, and because I don't want to make people wait too long. That's when it's just, I don't want to be like mean to customers that need work to get done. And yes, if you haven't noticed already, looks a little different here. The 1200's gone. Had a good run, over 27 million clicks on it. Got sent to the scrapyard. I probably could have hit 30 million on that, but the amount of things that were needing to be fixed or replaced were just adding up. So I decided to just pull the plug on it, get rid of it. And I got this guy from Boggs on Wired Bids, and the thing was cheap. It was over $1,000, but still cheap. It needed a little bit of work to get it 100%, and it's really not even 100%. This is an older machine, but it's going to help me get through this time while I figure out what my next press is going to be here. But yeah, that was kind of sad to see it go. Had a lot of memories on that thing. Also, the Canons in the warehouse, the 2 Ultra 6000 series, or nowadays Titans in the back, they still run. The quality is poor. It might actually be a simple fix, but I think Canon has deemed those machines completely end of life, and I knew that was coming. That was a risk I was willing to take. I still managed to be able to get, I ran in just a few months like 6 million clicks on those machines, so it was worthwhile for me to see that, to see them run and have them here. But I would love to keep running those things for many more years. They are absolute tanks. But the people that I use to help me service those, they can't connect to it, so I'm pretty sure that Canon has pulled the plug on those. I mean, unless somebody knows that I'm just getting like a low light density, my highlights are all washed out, and I haven't spent any time hardly trying to fix that. I should. It's almost like, I feel like it's just like a density adjustment, or like if it was like the Konica 1200 like developer replacement, but there's no developer on those machines. I should probably just clean it all out, see if that helps. But yeah, those are for sale on eBay if you want them, but I'll probably actually just scrap them to make room for some other machines. We'll see. Again, I mean, and I've thought about investing in perfect binding to speed that up, but the reality is at the end of the day, the bottleneck is the press. The printing can't keep up with the binder. But, and it's also another case of when you have 6 small machines, you're maintaining 6 machines. If I could get, you know, a larger, faster machine, I could run a lot more stuff through that and hopefully it'd have similar maintenance, but I don't know. I am a little leery of larger machines because I had a Konica 8000 back in the day, and that was like a bad model for them. There were a couple issues on there between the fuser and image transfer. That's all been fixed on newer models, but yeah, that just has me a little gun shy. And as far as print engines that I've been exploring and getting numbers on, I'm really exploring the full gamut. I'm never really locked into one brand or anything like that. I'm gonna need to get numbers from Konica. I didn't yet. But there's lots of options out there, and I gotta figure out, I have gotten numbers for continuous fed presses, inkjet, toner, sheet fed, all to kind of figure out what I can afford, because I don't have a whole lot of volume, but I have a lot. But also what I'm gonna need in 2 years or 5 years or 10 years. I wanna get something with a lot of capacity to handle potential growth. But I also don't wanna stick my neck out too far and, you know, overspend on something that is just way too big for me here. So lots of numbers, lots of spreadsheets. Eventually I will put video together about the process of that, or at least how I came to the conclusion. And I don't know if this is going to be weeks from now I'm going to pull the trigger on something, or months from now. I don't know, because the other thing is I don't have a whole lot of time to put into making said decisions, so it's going to take me a little while. Shoot, it's not even 5:30 and I have a handful of jobs already done. I should wake up at 3 more often. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for this video. Make sure you leave a comment below. I'll actually look at these and I'll try and get caught up with the other comments over the past couple of months. But just say hi, or let me know if you have any input on a print MIS system or web to print, or what to do about the Canon image quality, or a press recommendation, inkjet toner. There's so many options. It'll be fun to figure it out, and I'm excited to see what the future is. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you on the next one.